You working something?
No, sit back and watch the old hat of interest.
What interested you about this old hat? Is this a crime?
No, not a crime. I will give from Peterson, the doorman of Hotel Baker Street. Also give me the Christmas ghost, but returned later that morning.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Let's start from where we started. Surrounding of the 4 in the morning Christmas. Peterson went home after work. When I went to Tottenham, the court saw in the street in front a tall man with a ghost on his shoulders. Peterson rode behind him for a time. There was a young man in the street, front of the one that accompanied. This man, Hitman or high head, which made her silent and calm. Then the tall treatment beat this with his staff. Tan accident was behind glass, broke him. Then ran Peterson to help, but the tall man ran. The tall man thought he was a coat and a hat should be a cap, and it had White also ran. The young man took the ghost. Peterson hastened and went home with them. The other day brought them her. Interesting ticket ghost leg that said, from Mr. Henry Baker. Initial one found in the cab too. The owner of the ghost and the cab is called Henry Baker. But I wanted Watson does hat helps you much because there are hundreds of Henry Baker in London. I gave Ghost Peterson returning this morning for dinner and do not think this was wrong ghost fence you now.
Then the owner of the hat and the ghost is Henry Baker.
Yes, my dear Watson. But my dear Watson does not help much because in London there are thousands of Henry. I'll give the chicken to Peterson this morning.
So Mr. Baker put a notice in the paper about the hat and the goose?
No. Then how to find it? Well, maybe the hard support here is my lens, Watson. Now you are editing for 1 or 2 minutes. What can you tell me about the owner of this hat? Watson, excuse me, but I do not believe what I see.
It's true that you can see that is old hat.
The owner of this hat is a smart man, former rich and poor now. But his wife no longer loved him and now have 30 or 40 years.
Well, maybe I'm slow, Holmes, but I don't understand why you think it is an intelligent man.
It's a big hat. A man with big hat has a large head, and a man with a large head is a large brain for thinking.
But you told me he was a rich and now is poor.
The hat is 3 years old. I remember the caps at all stores that time were very expensive. 3 years ago, this man bought a good. Because at the time he was rich, but now he has no money to buy a new hat because he poor.
Yes, but you say he was between 13 or 14 years old. How does the hat tell you this?
I saw the hat carefree with my magnifying glass. I saw gray-haired people usually have gray hair the 30 and 40 years.
But on his way, you say he didn't love him.
Because the hat is very dirty. And when a woman loves, she clears his not to him. Perhaps she was not a good wife.
Yes, yes, it was. I remember the ticket in the goose.
Oh, if you have an answer for everything.
The goose, Mr. Holmes, the goose!
What the matter with the ghost? That this back from the deed and flew through the kitchen windows?
No, Holmes, my wheat phone is in the beard.
Well, Peterson, what a wonderful object do you find in the beard in your hand?
I think it's a diamond, Mr. Holmes. It's expensive.
If it is, this the blue diamond of the Countess, which the separate ground.
How do you know?
Watson, you should read newspaper. There was a notice in the Times on it today.
You wrote the message for me?
It's a very expensive, Hans Peterson. The Counts paid about £20 for him. Last week someone took the Cosmopolitan also room. Now the Count wants that ring back. She said when to give £1,000 reward for the second.
£1,000?
That diamond grabs disappeared 5 days ago, I think.
Yes, say a JB man, John Horner, take it. Here is the newspaper report about the case.
You have bought a wood in the altar.
No, but I got a.
Give it to me, is not how much are you asking for us?
No, because I need it.
Give to me or give you.
My name is Pablo Agüero. I'm 16 years old. I live in Maugin. I study in Salesianos School, and the next year I study scientific geometry.
I am 15 years old. I live in Puerto Montt. Next studio automecánica.
Hello, my name is Maria Paz Coronado. I'm 60 years old. I study in Salesianos School. My address is Volcán Melimoyo 621. The next year I study electricity.
My name is Cecilia Mancilla. I'm 16 years old. I study in Salesianos School. My address is Población Antonio Varas, 145. And next year I study scientific geometry.
Hello, my name is Tindar Carcamon. I'm 15 years old. I live in Avenida Lagos con Avenida Cruz. I study in Salesian School. And next year study electricity.
Puta, ¿verdad que saltaron la pila?
No, se te
¡Oye, te podés callar, no! Camilo no me metí pa' weón. No, Camilo me está pegando. What a wonderful object do you find in the beard in your hand?
Oh, shit!
Oh! Oh! If you have an answer for everything? Oh! If you have an answer for everything? Oh! If you have an answer for everything? If you have an answer for everything? Oh! If you have an answer for everything? have bought a ghost in the alpha?
No, but it's about a...
Give it to me.
¡Es al revés! ¡Él habla